back to another episode of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Now, continuing on, we gotta find the last three pieces of the Shattered Orb, so that way we can combat Alexander and destroy him and his evil ways. Let's see what Agrippa has to tell us. Hello, Agrippa. Hello. God, you're nasty. Okay. No. About that. Now, continuing on. Onward. Two doors, we're faced with a choice. Huh. Okay. Well, I expected something a little more. And I guess this is the letter that we were going to get from Johann. Ware taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Ware claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him and my return might be denied? If my return might be denied. I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is most hopeless. It's a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Ware told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, Vita and Tantor. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. If I can find the internal gland from a large specimen, the choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with proper tools. The Vita could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tantor, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kernk? That's weird. I will have to address Ware with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Didn't mean to hit that, but whatever. You guys can pause it. The Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's place, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time but by anguish. Someone's a little salty. Quiet. Are we gonna hear a bunch of gospel? I'm not one for gospel, more techno and dubstep. Gotta get them boyams in. Oh hey, this area's lit up nice. I like this. Ow. Okay. What the fuck?
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. the lines, paint the man, cut the lines.
Brutal as hell.
Leave the man cries. Now you see.
I think Alexander is turning Daniel into one of them. One of his own little
One
puppets.
life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more,
Oh God.
withdraw your shadow from my domain.
What's in the darkness?
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Jeez, Daniel, you got a little crazy. Just a little. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Well, no shit. We just caught a glimpse of that in the other room. Brutal as fuck. Metalocalypse would, they'd be proud. Now let's see what's down here in this room. Well, then what was the point of those two doors? Seemed kind of pointless. Okay.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service?
His bones are floating.
It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the...
Oh, I'm out of oil.
Or when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Alexander, I think you've lived long enough, so I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. Alright then. Oh, I saw the light and I thought it was someone's head. Or a monster's head, rather. Hey, Iron Maiden. Oh, fuck. Fuck you. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip, just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward, and it took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Ew. Let's just close that here. Alright. Well, I guess I know where to go. Hey, red glowing light, go over here. Alright, well, there's one of the three. That torture room was the Iron Maiden. See, I guess there are just more iterations of Iron Maidens. It was my understanding that the Iron Maiden had longer spikes, so it pretty much impaled you as soon as it shut. But I've also never seen an Iron Maiden in person, so I don't know. Well, let's see what's on this side down here. There's a bridge right here, so... I thought these were cannons at first, when the... Oh shit, is there someone there? Okay. Yep. Yep. There he is. Where? Where is he? Where? Where is he? The fuck kind of bullshit is that? Where is he? You can't just make that noise and not tell me where he is. It don't work like that. Okay, I think we're good.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
I didn't mean to click it. Oh, okay. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Well... might end up having to come back for that hammer. Okay, so there was obviously a creature down there, but I didn't want to show him, which kind of aggravates me a little bit. Yep. Yep. Is he just slow? Did he not see me? Did he just not see me? Like... I knew there was a monster though, I knew it. Hi. Yeah, that's right, turn around, punk. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Alright, once he gets what I feel like far enough away, then I'll make a run for it for the other bridge. Alright. Hopefully they're not too keen to sound. Otherwise... Another one? Yep. These things are just appearing out of nowhere now. Bridge here, and then make my way to the other door, which I'm not sure where it is. I'm gonna assume it's down here. Good thing I can run for untold distances. Otherwise I'd probably have a bit of trouble on my hands. Nice. What the hell? Oh, it's the fungus. Possible to break open. Don't tell me I gotta go grab that fucking hammer. Wait, do I still have that knife? Oh, okay. Trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cooked his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. Basically, if I remember correctly, they would stick people inside this, light a fire underneath it, the people would scream inside it, and it had a complex instrument, I guess, or lines of tubing going through to the head, and their screams would echo through it, making it sound like a bull. It's actually pretty neat. If I can light this on fire, it may actually give us a little hint of it, so let's see. That. Two birds, one stone. Quite literally. See if we can't get back without any of the dudes hitting us. The Monsteros. See, you just appeared out of nowhere, you little dick. Think you're all slick and shit. I don't know how close. He sounds pretty close. I don't want to turn around either. Get out of my face. That one seemed a lot quicker than the other, like, 3 that spawned in. Okay, the music can stop, thank you. Thank you. Alright. Make our way back. I didn't happen to find anything on taking Agrippa with me. Oh wait, yeah I did. That I had to get the poisonous gland and some other shit. But I didn't get the blood.
But there's something else. Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the ore. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the ore, you won't be able to save me.
Alright. Agrippa, the dying man, wants a specific tonic made to save him? Yeah, okay. Mixture may have 3 ingredients. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this episode here. In the next one I'll see if I can't find the Vita and...
I see you have all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to...
Thank you. Okay, but yeah. I'm gonna leave this episode here. I'll try and find the final ingredient to take Agrippa with me. Unless I have it already, but I doubt I do. But the tonic has to be made with care. Well, no shit. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, guys, thank you all for watching. You can leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. Leave any tips and criticisms in the comment section below. Anything that can help my channel grow and anything to help me bring you better quality content. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.